What's going on, guys? It's your boy HQ420 here, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Star Wars, okay? It has been released that there will be another Star Wars film coming out, and they have released who's going to be directing it, all right? It's a young lady by the name of Obaid-Chinoy. Obaid-Chinoy. Now, when you hear what this young lady has to say, you're going to be like, they're trying to stick the final nail in the coffin. That's what Disney's trying to do out here. They're trying to go ahead and lay the Star Wars franchise completely to rest. I mean, the bell tolls for it, okay? Some of the stuff she talking about, Bo, you were like, this is a no-go, okay? This is a flat-out no-go. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. If we don't know who Obaid-Chinoy is, let me pull a picture of her up and get a picture for everybody. She's Pakistani, okay? She's Pakistani. And we know that she's against the patriarchy, okay? Solemnly against the patriarchy, okay? So this is a young lady right here. All right, we see her right here. We actually see her standing right here with Rey. Okay, this was during the Star Wars celebration in Europe. Rey was in the last trilogy as far as Star Wars goes, and we all know what type of a debacle that was. Okay, it did not go over very well. Kathleen Kennedy took over the franchise, and she destroyed it. And it seems like this young lady's gonna come in and just finish it off. Okay, it ain't quite finished off yet. They got people who still hold on to hope, but holding on to hope out here for the olden days to return. But they're like, Disney's like, oh no, okay, oh no. We're looking to finish this thing off for y'all, okay? We're looking to put it in the dirt where it belongs. All right, that's what it sounds like they're saying. So let's pull up what we got right here. This is on CNN, okay? CNN. We all know reputable news network. Very reputable. All right, so let's see what she's saying up here about what they're going to create with their newest iteration of Star Wars. I think, if I'm correct, it's supposed to be coming out in 2026. That is quote unquote release date that they're looking at. So let's let this clip roll out right now.
Also, the first woman and the first person of color to direct a Star Wars film. It's set to be released in 2026. You can say that the force is strong with this one. Here's Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy.
Right out the gate, bud. I mean, you lost me. First woman, first person of color. Why we always got to go to that? First and first. Can't we just go off credentials alone? Credentials alone, but like, oh, there's going to be a new Star Wars movie coming out in 2026. That's what we anticipate, and we're looking to make a real good one for you guys. No, first woman, first, not only a woman, a person of color, a POC. It's like, okay. I mean, is she planning on making a good movie or not? It's like, well, no. Of course not. Why would she do something like that? So let's let this thing continue.
I'm very thrilled about the project because I think what we are about to create is something very special. And we're in 2024 now. And I think it's about time that we had a woman come forward to shape the story in a galaxy far, far away.
You see, so that's what we got, okay? That's what she's trying to let you know. She said it's about time. She said it's long overdue. Okay, long overdue that we had a woman come front and shape this story, all right? Never mind that Kathleen Kennedy took over as the executive for Disney Star Wars, if I'm correct. Isn't that right? It wasn't that Kathleen Kennedy. Let's make sure I'm right here. Did she get fired? Did she get fired? Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy right here. You know what I'm saying? She came right in and she just she stuck it right to Star Wars, all right? Stuck it right to them, right in their backside, all right? Bladed them right in the back, okay? So I believe we've had a woman shaping Star Wars. I mean, if I'm correct, is this not correct? What's she talking about, okay? And you had a female character as the lead, okay? Female character as the lead. You know what Star Wars fans would have liked to see? It's like it's time to bring some good Star Wars back to the big screen, okay? We want to bring epic stories, good storytelling, okay? Great characters. That's what we want to bring back. It's time to make Star Wars great again. All right? That's what they want to hear. That's what Star Wars fans want to hear. Okay? Want to hear all this other nonsense? About time a woman was able to shape the Star Wars franchise? It's like, man, what you talking about, ma'am? Okay, what you talking about? So that's what she said she's gonna do. She gonna shape she's gonna shape the story in a galaxy far, far away. She's gonna be it's gonna be a woman that does it this time. Okay, so that I guess that's gonna make it 10 times better. Okay. Can't go off credentials alone. We got to make sure that we know POC and it's a woman. Okay. So let's see what else she's got to say up here. This was another installment that we had. I believe she was talking to Jon Stewart and a cast of people, and she was letting you know about how uncomfortable this particular movie was going to make a certain sector of people. So let's let this clip roll out right now.
What is the balance of activating a force for change, but also trying to permeate that patriarchy, that power structure? And is that a part of the calculation of your art as well? And what's been the reaction to that?
Oh, absolutely. I like to make men uncomfortable. I enjoy making men uncomfortable. Not you, just
Not you.
not you.
Point taken, point taken.
But, it is important to be able to look into the eyes of a man and say, I am here, and recognize that. And recognize that I am working to bring something that makes you uncomfortable, and it should make you uncomfortable because you need to change your attitude. And it's only when you're uncomfortable, when you're shifty, when you have to have difficult conversations, that you will perhaps look at yourself in the mirror and not like the reflection. And then say, maybe there is something wrong with the way I think, or maybe there is something wrong with the way I am addressing this issue.
What is
What's she talking about? She's talking about making uncomfortable. I'm here to make men uncomfortable. I enjoy that. That's my pastime. Okay. It's not only is it my hobby, it's my life's work. Making men uncomfortable. You know, the patriarchy, the power structure. Is this what she gonna be bringing to the Star Wars franchise? Is that what we need? A movie that makes men uncomfortable? Is that what's gonna get butts in the seats? I mean, I'm trying to figure the thing out. It's just like, ma'am. And then I like how she said, "Oh, not you, John. I'd never make you uncomfortable." And folks out there clapping. Oh yeah, let's make these motherfuckers uncomfortable. These pieces of shit, man. Let's make you piece of shit man uncomfortable. I'm like, where'd that come from? But you turn your back, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah, you ain't shit. Patriarchy. You like, bruh, what? Where'd this come from? This is the one they're gonna have head up a Star Wars movie. A woman who her sole purpose in life is to make men uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like, oh my God, dude. Does this sound like it's going to be a good film? I mean, we're just trying to figure this thing out. We're trying to figure it out. From these previous two clips that y'all heard, do you think this upcoming movie is going to be a hit, or you think it's going to be more bullshit? I mean, that's what we want to know. I mean, that's what we want to know. It's looking more towards the more bullshit. Okay, that's what it's looking like. So let's see a couple things that she had up here. Okay, and let's see what she's done in the past. What's her chops? Why is she getting this particular role? Well, of course, we kind of know diversity and inclusion. We got to get that. Okay, that has to be a part of the Disney Corporation. Be damned that we've had a rough time with Star Wars right here recently, so we need to get somebody who's proven, okay, to head up these next films so we make sure they're a hit. Let's get back in that $1 billion club. Nope. We'll skip out on that, okay? We'll go right towards the diversity and inclusion, all right? Right towards it, okay? So, oh, she's Pakistani Canadian. Oh, she's from Canada. Boy, okay, we got it. We understand now, all right? Canada, we got you now. All right, we got you. But she is she of course she's director. She's typically produced documentary shorts. Okay, so she usually does documentaries, which are not fiction. Okay, they're not fiction. Okay, so How creative is her chops? We don't know. We don't know where her creative direction is. Well, actually, we do know. It's making men uncomfortable. That's her creative direction. Okay, so we know that. And it said right here she directed 2 episodes of Miss Marvel. That's bad. I'm sorry, Miss Marvel was horrendous, but the stuff was terrible, man. I'm just like, dude. I mean, look, I watched everything else, then had to watch Miss Marvel on the back end. I was like, I got to try to keep up with it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna be making these videos, and I looked at it, I said, man, this was some tough stuff to watch. I didn't even subject to my girlfriend to watching it. I was like, I'm gonna have her skip out on these. All right, we usually watch them together. I said, I ain't gonna put you through this torture, okay? I ain't gonna put you through this particular torture. But let's see what we got up here. All right, said in an Instagram post that Chinoy said that her work in oppressive countries had contributed to her attraction to the role as a director for Star Wars. Okay, so seeing how she did some work in some oppressive countries. Okay, so I don't know what that's got to do with you making a good Star Wars film, but okay. Said I've spent my life meeting real life heroes. I don't believe that. Who have overcome the most oppressive empires and battled impossible odds, and that to me is the heart of Star Wars. Okay. She says, which is why I attracted to the promise of a new Jedi Order, and why I'm particularly excited about being immersed inside a Jedi Academy with a powerful Jedi Master. Okay, and I believe she's speaking about Rey. If I'm correct, they said Rey was going to be in these follow-up films. All right, I don't know how I feel about that. I think they actually slandered the Skywalker legacy. It went from it shouldn't have been Rise of the Skywalker. It should have just been the Palpatine saga. Because I mean, it all came back to Palpatine. I mean, at the end, I was like, man, what if we didn't? Have we come full circle back to Palpatine? All right, we ain't got nothing else going on around this joint. That's all I'm saying. All right, that's all I'm saying. So she also said, looking at everything we're doing now as being a kind of overarching look at the evolution of the Jedi. All right, so we're gonna be evolving. Jedi gonna be evolving out here. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What do y'all believe that means in the comment section? The evolution of the Jedi. They'll probably have more feelings involved. They'll probably cry more. You know, they'll probably we save the world from global warming, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, it said right here, Kennedy then seemed to imply that future iterations of Star Wars could be treated as one-offs, which would avoid potential long-term disasters. It's because they have no plan. It's because they have no plan. Oh, we do it as one-off, so if it don't do that well, they'll be like, oh, well, that was just a one-off, and we'll make another one that has really nothing to do with the other one. It just be like, come on, y'all. I mean, we in the Star Wars universe. We understand it, okay? It's been too long. This is an extended universe, the Star Wars universe, all right? So we just do a one-off, and it really not have nothing to do with the other one. It's like, bruh, that seems like a cop-out. That seems like a cop-out. Now it says, everything's connected in a way that it's not something we're setting up where if one doesn't follow the next, it makes a huge difference. Okay, so they said they're going to be all over the place. All right? They said that we just gonna be all over the place, all right? So when folks come in here, you know, hoping to get a follow-up for the previous movie, they ain't gonna get no follow-up. If we leave it on a shitty note, leave a cliffhanger, we just leave a cliffhanger, and that'll be what it is, okay? Don't worry about it. So it said, when asked what she learned from the most recent Star Wars trilogy, Kennedy said that she believed people want to return to a feeling. She ended the statement there. Hold on. Let me see that. Okay, this is what Kathleen Kennedy learned from the latest Star Wars trilogy. She said that she believed people wanted to return to a feeling. I mean, a feeling of what? A feeling of a good movie? Of a good trilogy? I mean, we trying to figure this thing out. We trying to figure this out. Return to a feeling. Just, I mean, any feeling? I mean, they got some feelings about the Star Wars franchise over the past, decade. I mean, there's a lot of feelings about it, okay? Most of which are not good. Okay, most of which are not good. It said, and that Disney has been working to find passionate filmmakers that have something to say, who are going to give these stories meaning. Oh, dear God. Passionate filmmakers that have something to say. I don't need your underlying tones of the patriarchy and all this, and men ain't shit, and men are evil, and all this other nonsense that it seems like she's going to be bringing our way, okay? Shouldn't always going to be bringing our way. Miss I like to make men uncomfortable is going to be bringing our way. I don't know if that's what Star Wars needs. Okay. I've always said if nobody's checked out the Andor series, whoever wrote and did the production and stuff for Andor, I mean that's who I would be like, hey, go ahead and take the reins, Bo. They knew what they were doing with that. That series was great. Can't wait for season 2. Okay. It was perfect. It had that Rogue One feel. I think Rogue One is one of the better Star Wars movies that were done. Definitely better than anything in the trilogies. Okay, in the latest trilogy. All right, no doubt about it. And I know that folks, bag on the prequel trilogy, but the prequel trilogy it ain't the worst thing ever produced. Okay, it ain't the worst thing ever produced. All right, my goodness, bud. Compared to what we just got over this last, over the last, how long did it do? Was it a 10-year period? No, that's probably like 6-7 year period. With the latest trilogy with Rey, Kylo Ren, I'm like, come on now. For me, the prequel trilogy way better. So I would have loved them to pick up the people from Andor. Pick up the people. Hey, they would do good storytelling. You know what I'm saying? Kept it gritty. I said, man, keep those folks. You know what I'm saying? You were interested in the character of Andor. It expanded upon him. I was like, yeah. But no, man, who we gonna get? We gonna get this chick who don't like men. Okay, that's who we gonna get. All right, we gonna get her. Shinoy, where's she at? Let's bring her back up on the screen. Here we are. Damn Pakistani Canadian. Let's get her up there, at the forefront. We gonna get this woman that hates men. That's who we gonna get. And her sole purpose in life is to make men uncomfortable. That's who we getting. You know that most of your audience is men. For Star Wars. Disney, are you this tone deaf? Well, you've been losing money. They must have a deal with somebody that says, hey, no matter how much money you lose, we've got an unlimited print press to send money back to your pocket, back to your bank account. That's what it's got to be. Because, Bo, you can't you can't be making decisions like this unless that's the case. That's what I believe. All right. So I want to know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. All right. This is going to be the young lady heading up the next Star Wars film. Woman-shaped story, okay? So, men going to be uncomfortable when they watch it, all right? And this is liable to be a disaster. Kathleen Kennedy just went ahead and just was like, you know what? Our last trilogy was so bad, let's just go ahead and do this.
Execute Order 66.
That's what she said. Let's just go ahead and let's finish this thing off. So I want to know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. How you feel about this? Star Wars enthusiasts, let us know. Let us know what your thoughts are. Hope y'all did enjoy this video. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.